Welcome everybody to another video. Before I start on this video, I just want to say for those tuning in for the first time or perhaps subscribing for the first time, let me be the first and foremost say welcome and thank you so much. I really appreciate that. So for today's video, I'm going to be playing this game called Flashing Lights. Now for those that don't know what this game is, Flashing Lights is a first responder game where you could play as the police, the fire, or an EMS in some generic city. It doesn't even have a name from what I can tell. So, for role-playing purposes or whatnot, or for this series, if I decide to make it a whole series, I'm just going to say Carcer City because I like Rockstar, I like GTA, and all that. And I feel like that would be a fitting place to have it all set in. Today I'm going to be playing as a paramedic, but instead of driving one of the ambulances down here, I am going to be driving this. This is a Ford Crown Victoria, of course without the Ford insignia on the car itself because copyright this and that, but it's a Ford Crown Victoria nonetheless. And yes, I am running green lighting. If I turn it on, you can see it. The reason being is that some volunteer services, and this is where all the realism or somewhat realism kicks in, do run green lights. I think the province of Ontario is one example that runs the green lights, at least for the volunteer departments. So I'm going to be running these green and red lights for this video. Another example of an interesting setup, which I'll do later on in the police part, is what they do in Puerto Rico, at least in the city departments, is that they run blue and green, which I think is pretty interesting too. But we're going to do this setup here. Use the Crown Victoria. Eventually I'll show you all of the vehicles here and then all the vehicles that the fire department has and the police department. So with that said, let's get into it. Save and exit. I think the best thing about this game to me, one of them is how you can change up all the lights to your liking. That's like the most customization out of the whole thing with this game. Character customization, it's real basic to tell you the truth. Same with the liveries on the car. The EMS and the fire departments only have one livery, while the police, you can use a generic police livery, or you can drive around in an unmarked unit, either white color or black colored unmarked unit. And we'll take this call here. This is a vehicle incident. Respond code 3. I'll show you how the vehicles and the lights and sirens are. Now, one thing about this game I'm honestly not too big of a fan on is the driving part. Ooh, the driving part, kind of a bit wonky, to tell you the truth. Like, I don't like the handling of the car or whatnot. I feel like it's too, like, I don't know how to explain it. It just doesn't feel right, doesn't feel real or whatnot. But everything else with this game, except for the AI driving, sometimes they like to hit your vehicle. It's alright for what it is. It's a good concept. I really like games where you can be a first responder. So I'm approaching this accident here. Cut off the siren. Fire department's already on scene, but no police. Interesting enough. Let's get out my medic bag here and see what is wrong with this guy. Inspect patient. Realistically, of course, you want to check and see if there's any head trauma, possible neck injury. He's breathing, pulse found, and he's conscious. And then you want to check the chest area, or that's the arm. Here's the chest area actually. Pulse found, pulse found, pulse found, pulse found, and pulse found. So the next thing I'm going to need to do is put on a neck collar for him. And since we are driving this Crown Victoria and not an ambulance, I'm going to have to call an ambulance to pick this guy up. The ambulance will take it from here. So I've responded to this call. Patient will be delivered, and you get reputation points and added to your stats. And then the stats here also show you the amount of people that are going to be hospitalized. As far as I know, I haven't at least run into someone where someone has actually like died and you failed to bring them back from CPR or whatnot. I don't know how that is. Of course, with all your patients, you don't want that. This car looks pretty good with the green and red lighting. It's kind of interesting. I know it's like Christmassy, but it's kind of cool actually. I like it. We're responding to yet another vehicle accident. Going code 3. Oh, one more thing I don't really like about this game, or at least compared to like LSPDFR, is that you get like GPS to go the fastest way to your emergency. Here, you got to go off this map, the mini map on the lower left-hand side of the screen. That's another thing. So sometimes you might not be choosing the best or fastest route to get there. And it all takes familiarizing yourself with the map. And I think that goes along with a lot of games, at least a lot of open world games, to know where the best places to be or get to, the best way to get there or whatnot. So again, I'm approaching this vehicle incident, probably another accident of some sort. Yep, 2 vehicle collision. It says it right there on the dispatch screen. Oh no, it's 2 Crown Victorias. No, I like those cars. I'll park here. Shut the door. Medic bag. Got one lady on the ground, or 2 people on the ground here. Let's check this patient. Not breathing, no pulse, and unconscious. Uh-oh. No pulse. No pulse. No pulse. No pulse. And possible bone fracture on the left arm. So perform CPR, or remove the clothes first, then perform CPR. Come on, come on. You'll make it. Come on. I believe in you. I believe in you. Gotta run over to get the defibrillator. Come on. You can make it. You can make it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. You can make it. You can make it. Ooh, very, very low reading there. So we're going to shock the patient right now. Come on. And clear. Still a very weak pulse, but it says to get the fracture kit. So I don't know here. That's not your normal heartbeat. We get back. Let me see that reading again. Just yeah, that's. Well, request transport. Hopefully, once she gets to the hospital, they could do some emergency procedures there. Check this patient out now. Pulse found but unconscious and breathing. Pulse found. Possible bone fracture on the left leg. Pulse found. Pulse found. And pulse found. What in the world? I don't know what was going on there. Oh, remove the clothing first. Oops. Run back. I gotta pick it up here again because it disappeared. This game sometimes can be a little on the glitchy side, but it's still kind of early stages from what the introduction of the game would say. Good pulse right there, heartbeat and everything. And then use the fracture kit, which I got right here, for her left leg. And what we're going to need to do now, request transport. Patients delivered. Ooh, over 1,000 reputation points. We got another one heading to the hospital. Put all this back in my trunk here. I love these Crown Vics. You know, the Crown Vics appear quite often on this game. It reminds me of another game called True Crime New York City, which was for the first Xbox and PS2. Man, 90%, whoa, watch where you're going. But like 90% of the cars on that game were Crown Vics that the AI drive in or whatnot. I didn't quite make it to that other call, but we'll be getting another one here shortly. Yep, unconscious person. Oh, just right down the street here. Going about an unconscious person. Now it said code 3 lights and siren, but we're already over here. Oh, I see it. Back here. Way in the middle of, like, nowhere. Pretty much. Inspect the person. Let's get the medic bag out. No pulse, unconscious, not breathing. Uh-oh. Possible bone fracture on the right leg. Perform CPR. Come on, come on, you can make it, you can make it, you can make it. Come on, come on, don't go on us, don't go on us, don't go on us. Get the defibrillator. Oh man, that is a very, very, almost non-existent pulse there. That is not good. Put the shock packs and come on, come on, come on, clear. Oh, perform CPR again. Come on, 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 come on. Could this actually be? Hopefully not. Okay, she's back. She's back. She's back. Wow. That was a close one. That was a close one there. Let's get the fracture kit for her right leg. Then request the transport. Another one that's made it. I thought for a sec she was going to be a goner, honestly. That was a fat pulse. The heartbeat there on the ECG leads was just about as weak as it could get before actually dead. Whoa. See, that's I don't understand that. I mean, logically, I hope they do change that. Ooh, gunshot. Hopefully they change that to where the ambulance actually drives closer to the patient, because it just doesn't make sense. They park way over there. Going to this gunshot room, it looks like it's just in the middle of nowhere pretty much. There's like a city center, and then it's just all country roads there. EMS, pull over. This is an emergency situation. Don't switch in my lane. Carson City EMS. This might be far one. Oh, it's over there. I'm gonna cut through the woods here. They probably don't typically do that, but the road system on here could improve a little too, honestly. Oh, a whole gas station right in the middle of nowhere. Police on scene, and there's a person on the ground. Inspect patient, check her head first. Breathing, pulse found, and is conscious. Pulse found. Pulse found. Gunshot wound is to the right leg. Pulse found. Pulse found. And then we gotta use bandages now. And then request for a transport. Someone that doesn't involve a fracture kit here. I can't get over the lighting. Green lights on emergency vehicles do look pretty cool, even though greens and ambers you typically think of for security. But it does look pretty cool, actually. Turn my lights off here. She's being tended to. Another vehicle incident. Okay. Oh man. This is gonna be a drive. I know, going the wrong way. Oops. I didn't mean to do that, honestly, but kind of too late now. Now I'll be going on the right side of the road. Eventually, as I start playing and start, like, one thing I want to start learning more is like the police jargon, like the 10 codes and everything, and implement that into my videos. Whoa. I think that'd be pretty cool to do. Oh, poor Crown Victoria. Inspect the person. Whoa. Checked in the head. No pulse, not breathing, unconscious. Uh-oh. No pulse. No pulse. No pulse. Left arm has a bone fracture, possible. Remove clothes. Perform CPR here. Come on. You can make it. You can make it. What? Okay. Okay. That was a huge glitch there. That car was just sent flying. Come on. Oh, very weak pulse. Come on, shock the patient. You can come back. You can come back. I believe in you. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Clear. Use the fracture kit. Because I guess that tiny pulse, again, is quite alright. Which still kind of looks weak to me. Then we call in a transport. Put all my stuff back. We'll do one or two more and then I'll call it a day on this video. Just wanted to give you some gameplay of this game, even though I know there's a lot of videos out there. Ooh, another unconscious person here. Actually, a better way would be to go back here. Hey, I almost hit my car. But I wanted to give some gameplay here. This is a very fun game. And I want to start getting into the habit of recording gameplay of different games that I play, such as like this, SimCity 4. Whoa, okay. Okay, that was completely my fault there. That is not how any emergency first responder should drive. And I take full responsibility for that blunder there. But anyway, record gameplay for like this, SimCity 4, American Truck Simulator, all types of different PC games I got. I've had this PC now since the beginning of May, I believe. And I wanted to do some gameplay too. Inspect the patient. I don't know why it won't let me inspect the head there. I have to get a different. I have to move just a tad bit. Come on. Okay, now I could probably inspect the head. That's usually what I do first, but I couldn't get there. That in where I was like crouched down, my mouse wouldn't let me inspect, see if he had injury on his head. Oops, yeah, record the, or take off the clothing first and get the defibrillator again. Oops. I gotta remember that. I know that's what you're supposed to do, of course, but I don't know why I keep forgetting. It's like 2 or 3 times already on this video alone that I forget that. And request transport, because no bandages needed and no fractures, so I guess that's it for that one. And with this last patient here, I'm just gonna call it a day with this video. Hope y'all enjoyed. I plan on playing this game again and doing another video down the road. I don't like to say like when I'll have something uploaded, because more than likely I won't follow through with my word there because of life and everything. So, but I'll definitely have a video up, that's for sure. And until then, I hope y'all have a wonderful day, evening, or whatnot. Most of all, I hope every one of y'all are safe with everything going on in 2020. Peace out and enjoy life.